Good afternoon, everyone. This is Raymond here. And yes, this is my second time using SteamYard. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still getting used to using SteamYard. First time I used it was a bit of a success. Just need to come up with some topics to talk about. I got a few things I want to talk about. Assuming someone cares about that stuff. Okay, so do you know what really grinds my gears? Drama. I swear, it's like everyone's always complaining about no drama. I mean, seriously, it's not like drama's gonna hurt you or anything. Drama, yes, drama can be bad, but it can also be fun too. It allows people to vent off some steam and get some things off their chest, you know? I mean, you really want to just ball up your feelings just by avoiding this sort of drama? As if. To me, drama is entertaining. Hey, Ruben. Drama is entertaining. It kind of raises not being bored all the time. Let's see. Okay, here's the second one. You know what really grinds my gears? The fact that people make friends with somebody too easy. I mean, one minute you meet someone, and it's like, hey, my name is Raymond. Would you like to be friends? And he'd be like, sure. Really? That fast? I mean, don't you want to get me know me? Don't you want to get to know me first? Oh no, not really. I mean, you see someone and they're automatically your friend. What? No one does that, right? I know. I mean, if you truly want to be friends with somebody, you have to get to know them first. You know? Don't just randomly become friends with somebody just like that. Give yourself some time to get to know them a little better. You know, introduce yourself. Tell them your likes and dislikes and what you like to do and what you don't like to do. And if you tell them that, then they won't force you to do anything. All I'm saying is, being friends with someone takes time. You gotta, you know, take a take a first step. You know. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I know how most people feel about me. I mean, I don't act like this because I want to. I act like this because this is who I truly am. I mean, I don't like making friends with just anybody, you know? I like to observe them first. And if I like them, then I'll think of them as a friend. I don't want to, just friend them that easily. I want to get to know them first. Watch what they do, what they say, how they do this and that. And honestly, for most people, I'm impressed. For others, most other people, sort of weird me out. Well, okay, there is something I would like to talk about. I know there are some people out there who have used SteamYard before, and if it helps, I could use some advice about, you know, how to invite people and stuff. Because I'm not good with with, complicated things. You, somebody tells me something, and it's like, what did he say? The way I see it is, you gotta explain it short and simple. Now, whoever told me to invite people, I have to send in a link, right? I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But enough of that. Um, hmm. Oh, hello, Sebastian. Uh, Isaac, right? Is that how I pronounce it? I'm gonna be honest with everyone. You all can be weird sometimes. I mean, who is it sort of weird that everyone's just pairing off random? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna pronounce that. Let's see. Um, hmm. Wow, I don't see how everyone can spend like 1 or 2 hours being able to talk to somebody like this. Okay, so about the SteamYard thing, I was hoping some of you have used SteamYard or have been on SteamYard before, and I was wondering if you could give me some advice. My first advice: how do I invite people on here? Well, to be fair, I'm not gonna just invite anyone if you ask me. If you ask me, forget it. I'll usually invite someone well, if they're my close friends, I guess. Sort of difficult finding the ways on how to, invite people on this stuff. Oh, I see. Invite guests to the studio. Send this link to your guests. We also want to share our instructions for guests. You can have up to 6 people on screen at once. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I see. So I just gotta copy this link and then put it into the chat. Simple enough. Okay, so if you want to get to know me better, I'm willing to answer some questions, some personal questions, some original character questions. Any questions will suffice. As long as it's important, uh, okay, and if I can answer it. Okay, now I copied the link, so how do I print it on there? Oh, here it is. I think it's like this. Whoa, maybe not yet. Can't just allow any random person to jump into the stream like this. You know, I know what most people see in me. I mean, ever since what happened to, the whole hyena thing, I've been sort of, well, mixed, neutral or in mixed feelings about this. A part of me misses, Lex and the others and stuff, but another part of me is like, I'm a little bit, well, angry and disappointed that they would think this way about us, especially Lex. It pissed me off when he said he was disappointed in us, and that made me so mad it just makes me want to hit him. We know what Hyena did to Hubbard, and honestly, we have no regrets. We made our decision. Doesn't give him a D reason to be angry about it. People are free to voice their own opinions, and yet you just get so angry about it? Piss off. But lately, me, it's like, I feel like I was in between. It's not easy for me to hang out with people, mostly because of my personality, my feelings, my trust issues. But it's not like that. I mean, I just don't like getting close to people, okay? You never know who you can trust in this world, or if they'll have they'll have your back. So, the only person I can look out for is myself. Now, if you ask me, the adventure community trusts each other too much. It's like they don't even share any doubts about trusting the ones they love. But don't you ever think that sometimes that maybe they could be hiding something? Something that people don't want to find out? Their hidden feelings? Their darkest secrets? Wouldn't that be nice to just learn a little more about them? Like, what goes on with their life? How do they live it? And, well, I wonder if meeting us makes it even better. I know what people are hiddenly thinking. I wish I could meet them in real life. But when you meet them in real life, how would it go? I mean, would you be really nervous? What if you don't have nothing? What do you have anything to say? Do you start with, "Hi, you remember me?" Or, "Hey, I know you on YouTube." That's Well, that would be really stupid, right? Yeah, of course it would. I don't have much experience with hanging out with people because, well, I don't have anyone to hang out with in real life. I'm mostly at home all the time. And it's not that easy finding people to hang out with in real life. I want to hang out with people who I can share the exact same interests with, like watching anime, playing Yu Gi Oh!, watching Pokemon, any kind of stuff like that. But you can't find that kind of people, can you? Hmm. I can honestly tell no one's actually watching on here. But that's okay. Oh, my favorite Digimon character? Oh, that's easy. That's Alphamon. I love the way he looks. Lord Nightmon. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I kind of like him too. I also like Dynasmon and oh, oh yeah, I like him. I like him. Oh yeah, I like him too. Especially his blast form. His blast form rocks. Hmm. Oh, I know what I can do. We could do some would you rather. Yeah, we could do some would you rather questions. I guess I'll start off. Would you rather charge into a horde of zombies with nothing but a sword or walk on a tightrope while in your underwear? For me, walking through a tightrope with underwear sounds really not a good thing. So I guess it would. Yeah, that. Yeah, that'd be my answer too. Oh, hi Johnny. Okay, here's the next one. Um, would you rather TP your arch enemy's house or confess to your love? Confess to your love while standing on top of Niagara Falls. That's because Lord Nightmon was spoken by a female actor. But everyone knows Lord Nightmon's actually a guy. Tempting. But where would you be standing on the falls? Like on a small rock? Seriously? Dang, I forgot. What did I say was the first one again? Oh yeah, TP your arch enemy's house. Hmm. Hmm. I guess I'd go with the second one, but I'm not really interested in love. Okay. Um. Oh, I got one. Okay. Would you rather? Hmm. Let's see. Would you rather? Hmm. Do y'all got anything? Do y'all got any would you rather questions? Hmm. Okay, here's one. Would you rather be stuck on a island with the worst person in with the worst person you know on YouTube, or would you rather punch the guy you hate on YouTube 20 times? Me too. Okay. Uh. Hmm. You know, I bet some of you like. I bet some of you have people you hate on YouTube. Do you have anyone you despise? I mean, it's okay to talk about the people you hate on my stream. I don't mind. Oh yeah, yeah. I really don't like that person either. Yeah, yeah. She is kind of messed up. Well, I have a lot. I have quite a few people I don't like, can't stand. They annoy me too much. So, yes, I'll start off. First, there's ugh, Paul Shanks. I mean, I don't know what goes on with that guy. It's like he's like on and off sometimes. And when I mean on and off, it's like he does this, he does that. He says he wants to change, but I don't believe that BS. And it's like no matter what kind of negative things you tell him, it's like he just turns it around with some sort of positive comment to make it look like those words are like inspiration or some sort of lesson. It's not a lesson. When someone says they hate you, they hate you. I mean, I don't give a flip if they if you tell people you want to change. We don't care about that. And seriously, would you kindly leave BJ and Johnny alone? They've already cut ties with you. They don't want anything to do with you. They don't want to be your friend. And don't get Wesley to do your own bidding. Okay, the second person I don't like is, well, there's Willie. I mean, I don't know what goes on with Willie, but he just doesn't seem like the type of person to be around. He complains so much about now doing his own adventure series. So he tries to become part of someone else's. I remember this annoying thing when he tried to convince, where he thought he wanted to join Team Skylar. I mean, hello? There's no W in Team Skylar. But of course, it's like whenever something doesn't go to a YouTuber's way, they always get someone else to help to assist them or do their work for them. And what I mean is Wesley Shaw. Oh, hey Daisy. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Wesley. I don't. But sometimes I feel like he and I are not so different. We both fight for the things that we truly believe is right. I mean, he has his own ways and I have mine. But if you ask me, he's helping people literally too much. I mean, isn't there kind of type of moment where you just gotta say no? I mean, you can't you can't help somebody all the time. If you want to help someone who truly needs it. Not for selfish request or all because they came crying to you like, Wesley, this person hates me. Can you convince them I'm not a bad person? Wesley, he has a good heart. That I know. But I feel like he's just allowing people to take advantage of his good nature. I mean, Wesley, you're a cool guy. I get that. But honestly, if someone is beyond help, then there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I know what you be doing. Creating an adventure for Willie? Why are you doing that? You gotta let him do his own stuff. Don't just do stuff for people. I mean, if anyone wants to create their own adventure series, then they gotta do it themselves. They can't just ask someone to do it for them. You kind of get what I'm saying. Of course you don't, because I'm sure there are a bunch of white knights out there who think otherwise. It's not like I want to be hurtful. I just see the positives and the negative aspects of my words. Sometimes I say such good things, and I say such bad things, but I'm not trying to hurt anybody with them. I'm just telling them to open their mind. Think smart. Oh, hello, Jamari. Speaking of which, here's one who clearly doesn't like drama. I don't care. Right? But at some point, it's like no one seems to actually care about that kind of advice. Everyone's always become so protective of someone. I mean, it's like one person out there is having a hard time. See? Now you get it. You want people to listen, they just won't listen. It's like when you say something, it goes in one ear, and then they just tune it out. Like they don't want to. They don't want to hear it. And then it's like it's kind of hard to express your feelings or say what you truly feel without angering somebody. One minute you say something that's on your mind, and the next thing you know, people start getting angry about it. Before you know it, they end up excommunicating with you. I mean, sorry if I say things that's on my mind. You don't need to get all cryptic about it. I'm talking about me. I always try so hard to try to get in people's good grace, to be a part of someone's inner circle. I Yeah, that's the internet for you. I always try to be careful about what I say to people. If I'm not careful with what I say, then it could lead to everyone dotting their eyes at you, like throwing daggers in your face. I know, right? I mean, one minute someone says something, and the next thing you know, you start getting really sad about it. You start crying about it, and before you know it, you start making things up like you want to kill yourself on YouTube. Don't do that. It's like they don't even care about what it is that you wanted that you're saying. And yes, it hurts that you can't have the words to back it up, but it's like they put you on the table. I mean, I don't hate Hyena or Droid. I just hate what he did in the past. If he just gone on YouTube and apologized to Hover, and we wouldn't feel this way towards him. But no, he didn't. And in the end, he decided to play the victim card and said it was Hover's fault. Him and that sorry excuse of a lady, Laura Siren Angel. I mean, we're not on the wrongs here. I mean, we truly understand what a person's going through. Hover's been going through a lot, you know? It's hard for him to get over some of the stuff that's happened to him in the past. And, well, hard for me too. Sure you have. But that's the internet for you. The adventure community is like, well, it's poisoned and corrupted. I don't hate most of you on here. I just hate the way you do the things you say. You say things that are plain stupid and weird. Like this one person, Gregory Smith, was it? I don't even, that's the kind of person I really don't like. I mean, he says weird things. He keeps squeezing his fictional friends and some of my fictional sisters. I mean, dude, get a room. Nobody wants your little squeezing habits. Obviously, he does. Who's Bumblebee DC? Yeah, I mean, hugs are nice. It's just too much, and it makes you to an annoying weirdo. I mean, I don't know why. Gregory has quite a good heart, but it's because of that good heart it makes you feel like you just can't stand him. Honestly, I don't know why Gardevoir put him in her series anyway. I mean, if I were to create my own adventure series, if I were to if I were to invite someone, I will invite someone who takes it seriously, knows what they're doing, doesn't play around. But I mostly just work alone. Sometimes it's good to just get things off your chest and not just keep it all bottled up inside. And that's how I always feel. Exactly. But that's another thing I want to talk about. You know what really grinds my gears? Is that people will just invite anybody into their series. I mean, you always get the little feeling where someone's always asking you to, can I be a part of your series? I mean, geez Louise. I don't know why people don't think it's so annoying. People just invite, just randomly want to ask you to be part of a series. I mean, seriously, hell no. I mean, I'm not just random invite anybody into my series, into your series. If you want to add someone, well, that's a good question though. How do you normally? How does it mostly? You just add someone to your series. I mean, I know you asked, but most people have already been part of the series because they've known each other for so long. If I'm to be honest, I've always wanted to be a part of somebody's series too. Here, I was always so inspired by their videos that if I couldn't make my own series, I thought maybe I can be a part of someone else's. I mean, I don't do voice lines, but it would be so happy to just be a part of someone's series, you know? Saying the community has its flaws. Only join the adventures of those you trust, huh? Spoof community? Oh, you mean like those little spoof? Oh, you mean like those little spoof movies and stuff? I mean, those spoof movies aren't so bad. Oh, am I kidding? It's just the casting. It's just that the whole casting ideas are like just the worst. I mean, don't get me wrong. You gotta pick some good people to, cast someone as this character, but who you cast as that character just doesn't make sense. And it's weird. It's not that weird. You're weird, sick fuck. Well, that's rich coming from someone who looks like they want to be the center of attention. Eh, James? I mean, They got good casting ideas. I'll give them that. But it's like you just take one person and you just cast them as that other person. Like, for example, if someone wanted to do a Shrek spoof, they would want someone to spoof as the dragon. I mean, why use a character for a dragon? I would like actually use a different dragon and then some character as a dragon. Uh, Everyone ships themselves with such a random character. Like, for example, did you know sometimes everyone's always shipping one person with another? I mean, there's just no chemistry between these couples. Honestly, I prefer real couples. Yeah, I prefer real couples. Someone wanted to use Alucard from Helsing in a Shrek spoof? Oh, come on. I mean, where would he fit? This, well, some of the spoof movies aren't so bad. I just wish they cast some really good characters. Like, for example, um, hmm, I'm not gonna lie to me. Are there any sort of the spoof movies you've seen that were really good? I mean, surely you must have some. You saw some spoofs and they were really good. Yeah, I heard of that YouTuber, but never saw that person as spoofs before. Now, the other one thing I want to talk about is who they start shipping someone with. Yeah, who they start shipping one with. It's like you take two couples and then just put them together. But it's like, this couple's weird. I mean, if you want to pair somebody, they gotta have good chemistry. It's okay. I don't mind. You can talk. You can talk about them as much as you want on here. Chill stream is also a place where people could vent out their problems. Yes, exactly. What they have in common. But people, people in the community just don't assume that. They just pick some random. They just pick two people and just put them together. Like, example number one: SpongeBob SquarePants and Twilight Sparkle. SpongeBob SquarePants and Twilight Sparkle. That's a weird chemistry. I mean, Twilight's a genius, is a genius pony, and SpongeBob's like, uh, wait, La Signor from Genshin Impact as Bowser? But she's a girl. She's a girl, and Bowser's a guy. Now, there's another ship. Um, ugh, it's too much to talk about. Wait, excuse me? Shadow and Shrek? Oh, I can't. I don't have the words for that. I don't. To be honest, I don't really. I'm not really. Well, I'm not really fond of the whole LGBT thing. I'm 10% supportive, but I prefer good relationships between a man and a woman. Because two words: new generation. When you have a child, it's like bringing forth a new generation. Zephyroff and Weenie? Who's Weenie? Uh, Wait, we're talking about the white. We're talking about the yellow, honey-loving, cotton-filling Winnie the Pooh, right? And you pair him up with the most hated enemy in the Final Fantasy franchise? Ew! I see. Okay, man, that's just wrong. That's just literally wrong. Yeah. See, that's the thing about the adventure community. They could just pair somebody up just like that. I like true relationships. Good, wholesome relationships. Like Midori and Uchaku. Or Sinbad and Marina. Odette and Derek. Yeah, I like those kind of couples. Because there's good chemistry. Because the relationships develop within the series. But no, you just it's your series, and apparently you just do whatever you want, right? You'd be like, hey, I know, let's pair these two together. I mean, no one just freaking puts two people together just like that. Like for example, did you know they shipped Twilight Sparkle with Thomas the rail train? No, Thomas the train. Literally, Thomas, an actual train. Exactly, they just don't mix. That's why this community is, well, corrupted and poisoned. If I wanted, I would want to start the adventure series off with a clean slate. Okay, yeah, sure, there doesn't have to be a whole lot of drama, but it doesn't hurt to at least say what's on your mind. I mean, if someone else doesn't like the drama, then who are we to stop them not to liking it? But if they don't like it too much, it just it just makes it feel like you're just not comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable with drama, then that's fine. What's a hate basis? Hey, easy with that. Not everyone is a retards. But yeah, people shouldn't be afraid to say what's on their mind. You should be able to free to express yourself. And well, maybe I got tired of that. I'm tired of always trying to keep my words to myself. If I want to be able to express myself, then I should. Doesn't mean you have to get angry about it. I mean, I have my ways of trying to support somebody, you know? But sometimes you always feel like nobody supports you. I've always felt that. No matter how many times I say what's on my mind, nobody's always on my side. It's like you have the whole world, like you have a whole group turning against you, all because they point out somebody's flaws and attack them. We're not attacking them. We're just saying things what's on our mind. You know? True that. There are some good things and there are some bad things. People always disregard all the bad things and just focus on the good things. If there's one thing most people are most focused on is love and friendship and trust. But for people, well, smart people, they focus on that too, but they also focus on the bad stuff too, because it's what helps a person change. You know, mom always told me that I always have to be nice to somebody. And well, maybe she's right. I mean, only reason I'm always mean because I'm just trying to keep my distance. I just don't like getting close to people, you know? But I realize not every person is bad out there. And, you know, it doesn't hurt to let that person into your barrier. Oh, don't say that. I was hoping most people, they just gotta learn how to, well, see it in a different way. Yeah, I guess you're right. Whatever happens, happens. That's the way the world works. The world and the internet, of course. Especially the internet. Yeah, there's lots of good, bad people. Just like how I'm on my own. But in time, I'll probably learn to change the thing. Whew, wow, that actually felt pretty good, letting some steam off for once in my life. This feels nice. Anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. It's good to be able to let out some words with you all. So I guess I'll end this stream and see y'all later.